Hi beginning and intermediate tumbling classes. This will be your guys' stretch video. So anytime you are gonna practice your tumbling, you gotta stretch really good before you start. So here we go. You're gonna start out with 20 jumping jacks. Ready, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Run in place for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we're gonna stretch out our head side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna take your right arm and stretch it across your body and pull it towards your chest. Good. And then we're gonna take that arm and tap our back and push our elbow down. Good. And then we're gonna take our left arm and do the other side, pull it across. Good. And then we're gonna take that arm and tap our back and pull it down. Good. And now we're gonna take a big wide stance and stretch over the top to the right side, keeping our legs nice and straight. Good. And then going up with our arms by our ears and touching our foot, keeping both legs straight. Now going to the left side, up, arms in a T, and stretching over. Good. And now arms up by those ears and touching our foot. Good. And now up and stretching to the middle and down, keeping those legs apart, keeping them straight, flat feet. Very good. And stand up. Now we're going to do a right lunge to this side. This leg is going to be bent at a 90-degree angle. This one's going to be nice and straight. You're going to hold it here. Very good. Then you're going to pull back. This leg's going to bend back, and you're going to straighten your front one and stretch as far forward as you can. Good. Then you're going to go into your right splits. You're going to straighten out those legs, sitting up nice and tall, keeping both legs nice and straight, pointing those toes. Very good. Now you're going to come out of your right split and head to a left lunge to the other side. Same thing. Back leg is nice straight. Your heel is up. This is a 90-degree angle. Now you're going to pull back. Bend this leg, stretching forward as far as you can, keeping this leg straight. Now you're going to go to a left split. So splitting into those legs. Straight legs, sitting up tall. Good. Nice. Now we're going to go to a straddle sit, sitting nice up and nice and tall. Good. We don't want our big toes to turn in. We want our pinky toes to touch the floor. So she's going to stretch over to the right side like this. Nice and strong. Good. We want to make sure both legs are staying straight and both thighs are staying on the ground. Good. Now we're going to go to the left, sitting up tall, stretching over. Good. Still making sure those toes are rolling back. Now we're going to go flat back. Stretching over with our left arm. Keeping this side turned out. Good. Other side. Up and over. Parents, you can watch and just make sure they're doing everything correctly and pushing them down if they need to go farther. And up. And stretch forward, keeping these toes rolled back. Parents, it's good. You can hold their ankles and turn their toes back so they're hitting that correct position. Good. Now we're going to sit up and go to a butterfly position. And we're going to stretch over, arms out in front of you, stretching as far forward as you can. Parents, you can push on their back slightly, push their legs down a little bit. Good. And sit up tall. Pike position. Stretch forward, sit up tall. Arms up above your ears. We're going to hit this position. We're going to point and flex and point, keeping our legs straight. Flex and bunny ears, 1 foot at a time. Good. And now we're going to roll our ankles to the right. Good. And other way. Good. And now we're going to stretch up nice and tall with pointed feet. And we're going to stretch over. Parents, same thing. You can push slightly on their backs. Good, and now we're gonna flex our feet back, sit up tall and grab our toes. And if your kid is really good at doing this, or kids, if this doesn't hurt you, you can bend your elbows and try and go lower and get your head down to your knees. Very good, and sit up tall. Good, next thing we're gonna do is stretching our wrists. Wrists are really important to stretch so you aren't hurting those wrists when you're doing those back walkovers. So we're gonna stretch them like this. Your fingers are gonna be towards your knees. And then you're gonna flip them the other way. So you're gonna take your hands, flip your fingers so your palms are facing up. Then you're gonna crisscross so your fingers are facing each other. And now you're gonna take your other arm and switch it so it's in the front. Good, and now we're gonna roll them out. And shake them. Good, okay, we're gonna do a back bend. Stretching out our backs. You're gonna lay on your back. Let's face this way. Good, and we're gonna put our hands, fingers facing your feet. You're gonna push up, keeping your feet close together. Push up to a back bend. Good. Good. Making sure our feet are staying parallel and our feet are flat. You're gonna do 10 rocks. Head back. Ready, rock. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay up. We're gonna try, with those rocks, you wanna try and get as far over those shoulders as possible. And come down. Okay, do a rock and roll. Do 3 rock and rolls, and we're gonna do a back bend again. Good, now another back bend, here we go. So, ready, and push up. Good, she's gonna lift one arm, and hold it. Good, and other arm, straight, very good. And one leg, straight leg in the air, very good. And one leg in the air, good. And come down. Okay, and that is your guys' stretch for beginning and intermediate.